Hi everybody. I hope you've already gone through the GPS and Wi-Fi location tracking lockdown videos for your device. If not, visit those next. But I bet you didn't know that your phone uses Bluetooth and ultra-wideband radio technology to track your location even when Wi-Fi and GPS are both off. If you'd like to learn how these technologies work in just a few minutes, go watch this video. But if you already understand the technology or are just ready to lock things down, then this video is for you. Now let's lock down your location privacy. Here's what you've been waiting for. It's time to disable some stuff. And again, there are multiple things needed to protect your privacy. Note that this video is demonstrating settings using my Pixel 8 Pro with Android 16, which can have different menus or names from previous versions. But not to worry, the latest versions of Android OS and iOS include a settings search feature. You can search for the keyword to find your settings you need. As usual, we start with the big stick. Let's disable Bluetooth globally. Classic Bluetooth and Bluetooth Low Energy functions use the same 2.4 GHz radio frequencies, but they operate with different modulation systems and channel configurations. But because they can use the same antenna, they're bundled together. To entirely disable Bluetooth, including BLE functionality, do the following. Open Settings. Go to Connected Devices or Connections depending on your manufacturer. Go to Connection Preferences. Tap Bluetooth. Toggle the main Bluetooth switch off. If the option to automatically turn on tomorrow is present, disable that. Disabling Bluetooth is the most complete way to stop all Bluetooth-based location exposure and is highly recommended when you're not actively using a Bluetooth accessory like headphones or a smartwatch. Not all phones have ultra-wideband right now, but all iPhones and higher-end Android phone models do. A list of phones with UWB can be found on Wikipedia. I recommend taking a look. To disable UWB, open Settings. Go to Connected Devices. Go to Connection Preferences. Scroll to the bottom. Toggle the ultra-wideband setting to off. If you can't find these settings on your phone, maybe you're in luck. If you know your phone has UWB and there is no separate toggle to completely disable only UWB, then it may be managed by the overall Bluetooth setting or an app's permission to use nearby devices. Disabling these should effectively turn off ultra-wideband scanning as well. You may have a good reason to keep Bluetooth enabled a lot of the time. You still have an option to restrict permissions on a per-application basis. On modern Android OS versions, most apps that want to use Bluetooth or UWB for finding other devices require the Nearby Devices permission. Here is how to restrict that on my Pixel 8 Pro. Open Settings. Go to Apps. Go to All Apps. Select the app you want to check. Tap Permissions. Find the Nearby Devices or Location Permission setting. You will see multiple options, including Deny or Don't Allow. Temporarily enable one type of allow. If an option for Use Precise Location appears, you should disable that toggle. Finally, change the setting to Deny or Don't Allow. That app is now prevented from actively scanning for devices. Do this for all applications that just don't need this permission. Unlike Apple devices, Android devices allow you to globally disable the background Bluetooth scanning feature. Here's how to do that. Open Settings. Go to Location. Tap Location Services, or Advanced and then Scanning on some versions of the operating system. Tap Bluetooth Scanning. Toggle Bluetooth scanning off. This setting allows the OS to use Bluetooth scanning even when the main Bluetooth radio is off. The sales pitch is to get a more accurate location for location-based applications. But wow, talk about working in the shadows. Disabling this is a key step for your privacy. On current Android phones, there are two places to disable Find My Device behavior. The system setting that allows your device to be found, and a different setting in the Find My Device application that participates in crowdsourcing. That's also the app you use to find your device locations. Here's how to disable your device contributing its location on my Pixel 8 Pro. Open Settings. Go to Security and Privacy. Tap Find My Device or Device Finders. Tap Find Hub. Disable the Allow Device to be Located option. The next step is to stop your phone from contributing to the crowdsourced Find My Device network and database. At the time of creating this video, your Android phone doesn't participate in this network unless the app is installed and set up. In my Pixel 8 Pro, that app is called Find Hub. So the easy path is to uninstall the app if it's installed. If you did install the application, you probably don't recall having to click through an agreement that no one reads but almost surely details all the things that will be done with your location data. That should be a good enough reason to uninstall it. But if you need to keep the Find Hub app on your phone but want to disable the tracking functions while you have Bluetooth enabled, here's how. Open the Find My Device app on your phone. On Android, that's Find Hub. Tap your profile picture in the top right. Tap Settings. Tap Find Hub. Tap Find Your Offline Devices. Choose Off to fully opt out of the network. Setting Find Your Offline Devices to Off stops your device from contributing to and being located via the encrypted nearby device network when it is offline, while turning off the Use Find My Device in system settings stops regular online tracking for that device. Just like in the other videos, I know that was a lot. The takeaway is that every time your device broadcasts a radio signal, your location can be detected. You may have noticed that entirely turning off Bluetooth on your Android phone has gotten more difficult. An example of that you might not have noticed is airplane mode. It used to disable Wi-Fi and Bluetooth entirely, but airplane mode in the latest Android OS update no longer disables Bluetooth. That's because Bluetooth is the latest platform used by big tech to track your location. Bluetooth tracking is becoming pervasive and depends on your phone playing nice with the mesh network they're not talking about out loud, but you can put limits on it. Disable Bluetooth and Ultra-wideband when you don't need them. Disable Bluetooth scanning, and refuse to participate in the mesh network by disabling the Find My Device secret snitching service. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more videos on taking control of your location.